Welcome back to Backcountry Amateur Radio. Today I want to discuss kind of the first video of a series I'm going to do on this radio. This is new from Radioddity. It is the GS-5B. I am stoked about this little radio. For Chinese radios, this to me really is a bit of a step up. One of the biggest things that makes it a step up is the Bluetooth programming app that you can get for your phone. I'm going to cover that in the next video. This right now, I'm going to go through programming this. Basically, it comes with a charge on it. You don't need to charge it necessarily, but I'm going to show you how to punch in your frequencies, program your repeaters, and get on the air. So, keeping it simple today. But other than that, I just want to say this is a really cool radio. It's a dual push to talk, 2 bands that correspond with the dual PTT. Comes with this little antenna that reminds me of the NA701 from Nagoya, which seems to work pretty well. Seems to have a really good speaker, and the mic in here seems to be pretty great too. I've gotten really good feedback as far as radio checks. I love this USB charging port. I've already charged it a couple times on a solar panel. It's got the USB output on a solar panel, so pretty versatile, pretty handy radio. It's got a big grip to it. The other thing I really like about that is the speaker is located behind the keypad. Notice that there's no speaker panel, so you get a little bit more screen, and that's actually really handy. If you turn this on, you can see that screen is nice and big. So we'll get in here, you'll see a little bit more of the screen here in a second. So meantime, please like this video, share it with your friends, share this radio. And in the description below, I will post a link getting you $15 off this purchase from Radioddity. It's kind of nice. Right now they have a $10 discount. This one gets you $15 off if you just click through the link. They provided it to me when they sent me this radio. So check this out. Okay, this is the radio, Radioddity GS-5B. This is rated IP56, so it can keep out dust that could damage it. It also can withstand, according to the 6 rating, high pressure jets, so I'm not going to really test that. Dual PTT, so 1 and 2 is actually really great. That corresponds to band 1 and band 2. This little button turns on the AM, FM, or the FM radio, and there's that right there. Let me turn down the volume here, just in case somebody gets on this channel or this frequency. But if I hold down on the FM button, did you notice that? Up here, change to an L, hold down again, change to an H. That's a quick way to change the power, the transmit power. Otherwise, you're going into radio set, transmit power, high, low, all that. And so back out, and now it's back to low. What I really want to show you on this video is how to navigate right here and what that shows. So obviously PTT 1, 2, PTT 1 and 2. Right now, this lower band is actually in channel mode, and you can change that. I can set both of these to channel mode. So notice channel 2 is national calling frequency, and channel 3 is the local repeater, and you can press exit to toggle between the two if you want to change it, or you can just have that. I've got both of them on channel 2 now. Notice also the name up here, national calling frequency, helps me out a little bit being able to see the frequency and the name. I really dig that. Toggling back to the top, if I hold down on menu for 2 or 3 seconds, now I'm in VHF frequency mode, or VFO. Toggle back down to the lower band, hold down on that, and I have this set up so that it enters 70 centimeter VFO. I really like that. I think having the ability to just kind of navigate it this way instead of only be in VFO or only be in channel mode, it's kind of fun to be able to see both. So holding down on this, we'll turn it back to channel mode, exit, toggle, back to the top band, and 147. 0.2 disappears and national calling frequency comes back. So I'm going to show you now how to program this by toggling back over to VHF VFO, say that fast, and actually going to use this frequency. 147.2 megahertz is my local repeater, and I want to show you how to program your PL tones, or CT CSS, or subaudible tones, or whatever you're calling it. They're all the same, and in here they're referred to as CT CSS in the programming menu. And then obviously we need to do the offset and all that stuff. So right now we see my power is low, and I like that. I like programming everything in low to start. So let's go into menu here, and we'll go down to DCS or CT CSS, enter menu, and we'll go to transmit because it's the only tone we need to adjust. And we know that it's 88.5 on that local repeater. Menu. Frequency mode is going to have what you need to program a step. So if you are doing a scan, how many frequency or how many hundredths of a frequency it skips between scans. Direction is the offset, and so you want to go into that. Press menu to enter. My repeater locally is a positive, so it's a plus offset. Go down one more, and let's program the actual offset. VHF is 0.6 megahertz. So here's where you need to make sure you do this right. Press 0 once, twice for the decimal, and then 6. And now I have 0.6 megahertz. Press menu to save it. You can press that again to go back and look at it. But now I know my radio is set. So 14720, according to my notes here, PL tone of 88.5 and a positive offset. Notice the positive offset right there, low power. I'm going to keep my low power here. We can go ahead and test it and make sure it works. KI7WJP testing. Looks like I keyed the repeater. Oh, and look at that signal bar. I know it's 0 through 5, not like the 0 through 9, maybe the 0 through 9 that we're used to seeing, but it's still kind of cool to see that signal strength come through there. I like that. So I programmed it correctly, I keyed the repeater, I can hear it, my offset's correct. So now I want to go in and save this. So press menu again, and we've used the CT CSS, we've used frequency mode, channel storage, easy enough. Let me save this to memory. Now anything with CH has the channel occupied. CH04 or channel 4 is not occupied because it just says 004. Press menu to save that location. Now you can delete if you want, but for now, that's as far as we're going. So what I'm going to do is go back to channel mode. Notice my number 4 is right there, and it's my frequency that I just programmed. And this is one more step that I like to be able to do, is you go back into channel storage, press menu, skip past memory, skip past delete, and I'm going to edit the name for the channel 4. Press menu, and that is Wilson. It's going to feel like you're sending a text message on your old phone. And you can actually fit 10 digits alphanumeric. So I was actually able to get Wilson Peak in there. Press menu to save it. Exit, exit. Wilson Peak, channel 4, stored. Obviously, if you are going to program a simplex frequency, you need to go back into your menu and say you wanted 147.2 to be your simplex. Before you save it, you need to make sure that your offset's gone. So what you'll do is you'll go back in and you'll go back into frequency. And the easiest way to do this is to go back and push none. And then obviously as a ham radio operator, we're not transmitting simplex using any coding. I'm gonna go in there and turn off your CT CSS so that you're not creating any kind of privacy. So exit, notice the offset's gone, your CT is gone. So that's how you'd program a simplex. Obviously you can go back in and just save that. Channel storage, channel delete, channel memory, and click down to 05. Look, I saved that. Now I've got a simplex 14720. That's the radio. This thing's really fun. The next video I'm going to do is going to talk about the Bluetooth app. Programming this via Bluetooth is so cool, in part because you can set up multiple channel profiles. So if I've got 128 channels that are full, and that's what this will hold, I can create another profile for another region with an entirely different set of channels. That's really, really sweet. The Bluetooth app is really, really seamless, and it's really easy to use. So I will be getting that ready for you. Okay, I really hope you found this video to be useful. This is the GS-5B from Radioddity. It's brand new. It's a lot of fun. It feels good, and it's easy to program in the field. Like I said, I will be putting together the Bluetooth programming video, and hopefully that's in depth enough for you to go away from that without having to look into the instruction manual. But I think you like this radio. Again, please subscribe, please share this with your friends, please like this video, and also in the description below there'll be a $15 off Radioddity coupon link. So if you're interested in buying one of these, click on that link and go through Radioddity. It'll save $15. It's pretty great. Anyhow, I'll look forward to seeing y'all soon.